Judge, quickly for Peyton, we did put conditions on him previously, and the GPS or
Yes,
fee
Judge.
that you ordered initially, it was supposed to be obtained prior to the release of 7 to 7.
Yes, Judge. No,
Okay,
just do 9.
Okay.
9 to 6.
9 to 6.
Yes, Judge.
Monitor, but he doesn't have him?
He should. Mr. Payne, do you have the GPS numbers?
You just pulled it out.
We said prior to release.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. Oh, sorry, he was out on.
Already, we see the first red flag cutting off a GPS monitor. That's a huge deal in court. Judges see it as a direct challenge to their authority, and it usually signals someone may not take conditions seriously. Quick question, if you were the judge here, would you trust this defendant out on bond again?
A bond, and I think the charges got filed, so he's taken and they must have cut it off. Go ahead and have a seat.
You're Ms. Jimenez Alvarado.
Yes, Judge.
Ma'am, you were charged with assault of a family member. You were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge.
On July 2nd, 2024, officers were dispatched to FSRA at the intersection of Cherry Brook and Cherry. The complainant witness stated during a verbal argument, the defendant struck the complainant witness on his face once with a closed fist, causing pain. The complainant witness then grabbed the defendant in a bear hug before releasing her and went outside to separate himself from her. The defendant followed him outside and struck the complaining witness with a stick about his face and neck several times, causing pain and visible injuries. The complainant witness stated that the defendant got into the vehicle and began driving up and down the street, honking the horn at him. And the complainant witness stated that while walking, the defendant turned the vehicle into a driveway and the vehicle came extremely close to him.
Intent to hit?
I'm not sure, but I know, I mean, that's the other allegation, but I think the AFM stems from the stick and the punch.
What is the relation between the two?
They're a common law married, Your Honor.
For what?
They're a common law married.
Prior aggravated assault of a family member, is it the same complainant?
It is not. It is not, Your Honor. In the case, that case has been was dismissed.
I know, but I'm curious to see if it's the same
I think it
complainant.
is. Yeah, it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is my fault.
Yeah.
I don't want you to have contact with this person.
Okay, well,
If debate, no, she's a prior aggravated assault that was dismissed not 4 months ago. And now we're
It's
charged
not-
with another assault?
Your Honor, it was 9 months ago when the case was dismissed. This case is from July 2nd of 2024. So this case is 8 months old. They were still together. They've been together. As you can see, she's pregnant. He is the father. There
Great, so we
is-
have more stress now, you know?
There is another note that says an officer, Dennis Rice, tried to perform an on-scene evidence-based risk assessment to talk to the CW and to risk of there's a lethal assault and the victim refused. So and the only reason why she knew about this, Judge, is she was in the process of renewing her DACA, and they told her that she may have an open warrant. So she went and checked, and then she hired us. So this case has been, this was, filed a while ago, Judge.
What happened in the aggravated assault, please?
What I have here, Judge, is that complainant witness and defendant were in a dating relationship. Defendant came to the complainant witness's work and pointed a gun at him.
This is a pivotal moment. The judge is issuing a magistrate's order of emergency protection or MAG order. It's basically a shield for the alleged victim. Violate this, and not only could bond be revoked, but new charges like violating a protective order could stack up fast. This shows the court sees real danger here.
And while he was walking out, while she was in her vehicle, while he was on the sidewalk, the defendant fired the gun at him from inside the car.
She shot a gun at it, allegedly? Is that what you're saying?
That's
I don't want you to have contact with this person. I don't care. I'm entering now what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. This is a court order that identifies this person as a protected individual. Mr. Chicas as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or assault against this person. Commit an act.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say
I
anything.
want you to listen, because if you violate this court order, the state can and probably will file a violation of protective order against you, and that is the capital murder of misdemeanor. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
You are not to have any contact with this person. You are not to threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. He is now listed as a protected individual. You cannot commit an offense in furtherance of section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot be in possession of a gun or go within 200 feet of where he lives or where he works. Do you understand? If you violate this, like I said, the state can and probably will file an additional case against you. And then I, on this case, will revoke your bond. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
I will give you a PR bond now, but it's the only one that you're going to get. If I find that you're a danger to my city, I have only one place. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
Just so you know, Your Honor, the CW has a criminal history as well. In fact, I think he was on parole.
Doesn't make me feel better.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. It's,
Two people just,
I understand.
there are people who are good for each other, and there are people who aren't so much. When you have cancer, what do? You cut it out, because if you don't, it kills you. There are certain people in life that may be like that as well, you know? Now, a second case. I don't want anything to happen. And so the best prescription is no contact. You're not to be in possession of weapons as well. You're not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
You're pretty good at
Yeah, you're gonna have to move out. Yeah.
252 5470.
And so, Judge, obviously they.
I'm not, Marcos, it's not absolute, right? I'm not talking forever,
Okay,
but for now, I don't want any contact. Everything is coming to head now. And the last thing I need is something else to happen, more drama. And I just don't want any more dead bodies on the road. That's all.
I understand.
So because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Adrogi, and he will tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he cannot get a hold of you, then I will issue a warrant for your arrest. If you pick up a new case, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. All I'm asking you to do is just behave yourself, don't have any contact, and don't use alcohol or illegal drugs. That's it.
Yes, Judge.
For now, I'm gonna have you sign, oh, wait a second, I need a bond, right? There's no bond that's set? Okay. I'll set your bond at 3,500 and I'll grant you a PR bond. You will have to sign a receipt of Victoria. You will get with Felicia for your bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse me?
You can sign them all right now. Mark, Marcos, she can sign them all right now.
Good morning, Ms. Cintron.
Good morning, Judge.
Ma'am, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor. On February 19th, 2025, at approximately 10:24 p.m., officers were dispatched regarding a patrol vehicle that was rear-ended by another vehicle. The patrol unit had heavy damage, leaving the patrol unit disabled. The impact of the defendant's car crashing into the patrol unit caused the unit to be pushed forward and crash into the car that the officer had pulled over on the side of the road for a traffic stop, causing heavy damage to that vehicle as well. The officer was trapped inside his vehicle and had to break the
I
driver's
think
side
I read about this.
window
Yeah.
to exit. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
The officer then made contact with the defendant, who was the driver, and helped her out of her motor vehicle. The defendant advised she was coming from Hooters and had consumed one alcoholic beverage, namely a Blue Moon, before the crash happened. Another officer made contact with the on-duty manager at Hooters, who advised that the defendant arrived around 5 p.m. and left around 10 p.m. Provided the defendant's bill listing 1 blue moon and 1 fireball shot. SMSTs were conducted. It was a 6 out of 6 on the HGN, but the walk and turn and the one leg stand were refused. The DIC was read and the defendant refused both breath and blood. A blood warrant was signed. There is an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon
How
on the
is
same
he-
transaction
Is that
because of the car accident.
because of the car accident?
So may I add a little bit to that, Judge?
Sorry?
May I add something to that, Judge? Judge, she was at the Hooters. There was some people there trying to get some real estate business going. She's a real estate agent. And as she's coming, she left and she's getting onto the freeway. She goes by there all the time. And she's entering the freeway, Highway 59 going north. She was entering and the police officer had stopped someone right there. I mean, it's right at the entrance. And I'm arguing upstairs that the police officer maybe should have moved up a little further up, not right at the entrance. And she's trying to get in. She's looking to her left, the incoming traffic, and she hit the police officer on the right side. It wasn't like it was just, she got him from the right side of her vehicle. But, you know, it is what it is, Judge. I'm dealing with it upstairs, but.
I'm happy to entertain that in a suppression if you want. But right now, this is just probable cause, and I have to give them time to, craft arguments for them. So,
I'm not arguing the DWI judge. I don't even know what the blood test is right now.
we'll wait, right?
But we'll wait, but I'm
So-
upstairs. I don't want it to sound so bad to her because there was some contribution of some kind of negligence.
Again,
And
I
I'm gonna,
understand.
thank you, Judge. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, of course. So, have you run her license?
We have, it's eligible.
Okay, Ms. Cintron, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Can you run her, see if she has any prior DWIs, please? And Stacy, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, your bond will be revoked. You will go into jail. That's it. Do you understand? You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. If you do not have either, you may not drive, and that is a part of your bond condition as well. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
She doesn't have any history.
Okay, so because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with Mr. Cervantes, and he will tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If he tells me that you've gone AWOL, that he can't get a hold of you, likewise, I will, revoke your bond. Just stay out of trouble. Don't use, and especially don't pick up any new cases. Keep my community safe. That's all I'm asking. Do you understand?
I understand, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna have you sign a release. Victoria will get with Felicia for your bond conditions, and after that, you guys are free to go.
I have one other thing, Judge. I don't know what the court can do about it. They've impounded her car at the towing place, and she has her laptop that she has all her contracts, her real estate business. She has, software for contracts, deeds of trust, and after.
Would you be opposed to getting laptop and things of that nature?
Don't want to let her get it. She had her
File a
purse.
motion to return.
I'll do that. I'll
File it. I'll entertain it.
Very well. I'll do that. Judge. I'll have something on
Yeah,
you.
I just, give a copy to state so that they can see it. With whether they have any opposition or not, we'll have a hearing and then,
Very well.
soon as you do it.
We'll get it done, Judge.
I'd like to go.
Yeah, well, of course. Right. So just serve everyone and then,
Very well. Thank you, Judge.
all right, please.
Right this way.
You just seem to be out like us. Your father to court. But I mean, is for not telling anybody, not doing anything. I mean, you started reporting, but you didn't do the interview. You didn't start community service. You didn't.
Well, I couldn't meet one of my visitors to reschedule. She's gonna be on your Wi-Fi.
All right, look, he doesn't like excuses.
Okay.
All right, tell him that you moved with your father
Anything?
in Corpus.
Computer going slow, you're on transport now. I can see that I have her license, her license.
Excuse.
Okay, so Mr. Butler, there's a couple things that I'd like to do prior to acquiescing to you. The first thing that I would like to do is have her get her license back. She still, after, 10 years, still doesn't have a Texas driver license. And I don't want her out on the road if she's potentially driving without a license. state is saying that her license is not eligible, right?
And how's that revenue in NCIC, Your Honor? No new law violations.
No new law violations? Okay, great. So the only other thing that I would like is maybe a DWI education class, because that's the idea, that we learn so that there are no new offenses in the future. And then I'm happy to acquiesce with you.
Okay.
But
I will get a hold of DPS and find out. I don't know if her license is not eligible. I don't know if it's just because of the case or if there's like unpaid traffic. I don't know.
I will give you time, Mr. Butler. I mean,
Okay.
we were already at 3,200. What's another, 30 to 60 days to, I don't care.
License, I didn't take a class and pay a fine. That's what it says.
Okay.
The time doesn't matter to me at this point. Results are what matter.
Okay.
The only thing I would like is to get her back on the road legally. So car insurance in your name, a valid license, and that we have you learn something where you take a DWI education class, and then everybody's happy.
I'll go
But
over.
the idea is that you learn.
Yes, sir.
Because, I mean, watch the news. Every single day, someone dies from a DWI in our county. Every single day.
Sir.
It's got to stop. And the way it does is with education.
And I'll go.
So why don't we set it, I trust you, you're tip top. So why don't we set it 30 days to give you time to start looking into it? And then just keep us in the loop.
I'll do it, Judge.
We'll hold over the MRP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Right this way.
Martinell, I am awarding you as a condition of your bond while you're on bond in this court, not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You will be randomly tested. I'm telling you now, I'm going to test you because I want at least one test that's negative. If I find that you're using alcohol or illegal drugs, it's really not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
do not have a valid Texas driver license. You will now also be signing an affidavit with me, promising me that you're not going to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. You cannot justify getting into a car for any reason.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
I do.
It's okay.
Okay. So I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. I will get you to Felicia where you'll sign your bond conditions, and then you guys are free to go.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
Okay.
We already got a court date for 30 days, but I'll be.
Is mom's here?
Mom's here.
Hi, Mom. Not happy. I told you, I don't want you using. And it's now, as of 2/20, which is 7 days ago, we have another positive test. What was the day that he was ordered not to use?
December 31st, I believe, Judge.
When, we'll say it again?
December 31st.
I can give you the benefit of the doubt and send him right now. But you're ordered to come back right now. I'll send you right now just to get a benefit of the doubt. Confirmatory test now.
He did smoke about 3 weeks ago, Judge.
Then I'm
He'll probably
going to send you now,
Okay.
but we'll see. Take a seat from me. I'm going to send you right now. You have to come back. Here, let me give this back to you, please. Good morning, Mr. Harris. Good morning. Sir, you're charged with the offense of failure to identify oneself to a peace officer. You were facing 180 days in jail with credit for you're facing 180 days in jail, and it looks like you've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 180 days in jail with credit for the 80 that you have served. Does this take care of the case upstairs?
Yes, Your Honor, I've emailed the felony prosecutor and his attorney, and it's part of the plea is that they'll dismiss.
The case upstairs?
Yes.
Okay, you need to understand that that's an extremely, that's just a great deal. And I'm going to tell you now, probably not many times in life, something like that's going to happen. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Anytime you avoid a felony, it's a win. But if it continues, You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, you need to also understand that they can use this to enhance your punishment. From now on, you will be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You still want to go through with all this?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to the offense? Are you guilty or not? I'll find you guilty, send you to the agreement. I'm going to roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. Good luck to you, Mr. Harris. Okay, thank you, Mr. Harris.
Make sure they dismiss him.
Just abandon.
Jonathan Payton.
Gotcha.
He is back home with his mom and back in high school at Sterling.
Wonderful. That's the way to go.
Yes.
Is mom here?
What's that?
Mom here?
Is your mom here?
No, she's at work, but my uncle's here.
High school.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, or actually, if you want.
You were very lucky to get out of jail with the type of charges that you have now, Mr. Payton. And I'm going to tell you now, I will do everything.
Notice how the judge shifts into a mentoring tone here. He's not just setting conditions. He's warning this young man about the life consequences of stacking criminal cases. Judges sometimes play the role of tough love teachers trying to scare defendants straight before it's too late. Do you think this kind of approach actually works?
In my power to protect the public at all costs. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You have two very, very serious charges. Do you know what bond conditions they put up there, Mr. Bradford?
I don't believe they've added the bond conditions yet because he just bonded out last night.
They didn't.
What's the name again?
For Peyton.
Payton?
You able?
Yeah, yes.
One second.
Dude, you have but one life. When you start racking up convictions, what do you think happens? It's hard enough as it is a young black man in society now. When you start racking convictions, it only makes life more difficult, man. Really. So are there co-defendants in the ag robs upstairs? State, are there co-defendants in the cases upstairs?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Are two different co-defendants.
Mr. Payton, this is what we're going to do. I'm now going to put an ankle monitor on you, and I don't want you out in the middle of the night. You are ordered to stay in school, and you're ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. And I'm telling you now, I'm going to test you. If I find that you're smoking weed, it's not going to go well for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to test you in 3 to 4 weeks. If I find that you test positive, it's just not going to go well for you.
Yes, sir.
You need to get into school, stay in school. So likewise, I'm bringing you back in 3 weeks, and I want to see that you've actually enrolled into high school.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you actively enrolled now?
No, sir.
Then that's got to happen
Yes, sir.
today. No weapons. Curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. So Felicia,
Yes,
no weapons, GPS monitor, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. No alcohol, no drugs. We'll reset them for 3 weeks to see that everything is got done. And I'm going to test you. Do not use. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You must also stay in contact with your lawyer. If I find that there are any issues, I'm telling you, I'm going to protect my community at all costs.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor.
Does he live with you? He lives with mom?
Oh, he lives with his mom.
Mom? Okay, so any issues, just let me know. I want to try to keep him on the straight arrows as much as I can. You know, I will try to do everything in my power. Make good decisions. When you hang with dogs, you get fleas. So don't hang around the wrong people because all they're going to do is bring you down. Do you understand? All right. Good luck, Mr. Payton. See you in 3 weeks.
And,
Okay. Do you mind bringing her?
sure, Ms. Paul. It's an assault case, Judge, and she does live in Belleville, Texas. It's a case from 2022.
Belleville?
Belleville.
Good morning, Ms. Paul.
Hello.
Ma'am, you were charged with assault. You were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. On September 29th, 2022, the complainant was at a bar when the defendant approached her, yelling obscenities at her. The defendant
Keep it down.
then pulled the complainant's hair and spun her around with both hands, and the complainant felt pain and discomfort.
So they're at a bar drinking.
They're strangers, Your Honor.
Ms. Paul, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. Do you understand? I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to go back to the bar in question and not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case.
Yes, sir.
These are your bond conditions. If you violate them, or if you pick up a new case, a warrant for your arrest will be issued. You will go into custody. No more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
We've given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stand for Mr. Pruitt and tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If he tells me that you're gone and AWOL, he can't get a hold of you, we will issue a warrant. Do you understand?
Judge, could I get the calls number when you get a chance?
You ready?
445-248.
2445.
248.
Thank you.
You are also not to be in possession of any weapons as well, ma'am. Now, your lawyer tells you that you live in Belleville.
Yes, sir.
How far is that from here?
Over 50 miles for sure.
Okay, so if you're called upon to take a test, then you may take it at a Quest Diagnostics, and then it is your responsibility to get it to Carl, and then he will get it to us. But if you fail to do it, then a warrant will issue. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Don't drink, don't use, and don't pick up any new cases. Keep my counties safe.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll have you sign a reset with Victoria, then we'll have you get with Felicia for your bond conditions, then you're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Right this way.
Good morning, Ms. Taylor. How's jail? Well, when you have court dates and you miss court dates, this is what happens. They issue warrants, and if you're popped out of state, the process takes so much longer than it's just, as you can see. So it's come to my attention that you are wanted out of Louisiana, specifically the parish of St. Tammany, for failure to appear on a DWI first.
It was my first court.
Hold on. Don't just start talking. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford one, we appoint one to you. Problem is that everything you say, they're going to try to use it against you to prove guilt, this, that. So that's why it's best just not to say anything at this point in time. We're out here now. The reason that you're out here now is because your lawyer wants me to set you a bond. I don't know. I gauge these things on a number of things. Number one, most importantly, are you a danger to my community? Number two, if we give you a bond, are you going to go back? Because that's really what we want. We want you to go back to take care of the case. If we set you a bond, we give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to go turn yourself in back to that jurisdiction. And if you do it, this fugitive case against you gets dismissed. If you fail to go turn yourself in, we will revoke that bond, set it at 0, and issue a nationwide warrant for your arrest. And we're going to get you. This time, we will hold you here until Louisiana comes and gets you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please tell me about her state.
Your Honor, other than what you have advised Ms. Taylor, other than the date of issuance of the warrant, which was April 22nd, 2024, she does not have criminal history that I can tell. That's pretty much all I have on her, Your Honor.
No, if she knew or actively evaded?
I don't.
Because it's nearly a year old.
Correct. I don't have any information that she did actively evade the law, Your Honor.
So could be like a 2B?
Could be.
Your Honor, it's a failure to appear, so.
Which would be inherently like if it's a failure to appear, you know,
Absolutely, Judge. I don't dispute that.
So, I mean, it's just no other priors.
No, Your Honor, I don't have anything.
I'm amenable to a bond, okay? But you have to understand that I have to make it sufficiently high that you're actually gonna go back. So what do you think she can afford?
Your Honor, if I'm being realistic, 1,500 would be what defense would request. She does have 3 children. She actually moved from Louisiana to Houston to be with her children. One of them is going to the university. He's 22 years old, and he would be the one that would help her go back to Louisiana and drive her over there to take care of the case. And she said that within the 2 weeks, he would be able to do that.
Okay, what are your thoughts to the 1,500?
I think that 1,500 is a little low, Judge. We're here on a failure to appear. So the state is willing to come down to 3,000, and I think that's appropriate.
Okay, you have to understand that we don't play games. If I set you a bond, I'm going to set you a bond now, but I'm not going to do this again with you. You get one chance to make the right decision. If you fail to go back within the 2 weeks, you're old enough to know that actions have consequences, and here they are dire. Because not only will you lose all that money, I'm going to set it at 0. I'm not going to give you another one. You will be stuck like Chuck in there until Louisiana comes and gets you. Do you understand? Yes. You want 1,500?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll give it to you. Just go back. It's not hard. You understand? Just make me proud. Okay? All right. Mom said 1,500.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I get-